पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स में आज के हमारे खास मेहमान हैं जियो सिनेमा में रिसेंटली रिलीज्ड मिस्ट्री ड्रामा सार्जेंट के राइटर डायरेक्टर रिनाउंड फिल्म मेकर प्रवाल रमन। इनसे हम ढेर सारी बातें फिल्म से रिलेटेड करेंगे, इनकी जर्नी से रिलेटेड करेंगे, लेकिन सबसे पहले प्रवाल, अ वार्म वेलकम टू यू ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म।
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for inviting me over.
सो प्लीज टेल अस कि रिलीज के बाद हाउ हैज बीन द एक्साइटमेंट, किस तरह के फीडबैक, कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स, कमेंट्स, व्हाट्स द रिस्पांस दैट यू आर गेटिंग?
Yeah, this is quite a great feeling when a film which is not supposedly a typical entertainment, a package like that,
Right.
is received is received so well by the audience because people are liking it. I'm getting many comments from various sources saying that they really like the subject, the way it's dealt, and the storyline because everybody has their own um, what is right word to say that to deal with the dark side of their some tragedy,
Mm-hmm.
and this film does explore that. So I'm very happy that it's been liked, and more happy that my actors performances are being appreciated because when the actors and technicians are praised, it is my success because I could manage to get them work correctly.
Right. बट हाउ डिड द आइडिया हैपन? मतलब क्योंकि आपने ये लिखी भी है, यू द राइटर एंड द डायरेक्टर, सो सिंस व्हेन वर यू राइटिंग स्क्रिप्ट? आपके पास कब से थी एंड ये आइडिया फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कहाँ से जनरेट हुआ?
The idea, it is basically, मैंने एक quote पढ़ा था कहीं पे, which was to do with that basically a man has a basic question, and that is, where do I stand as a hero in a society? Okay, it was I think Dostoevsky, I think, and there were a couple of basic quotes, I would say, which had made me uh, think of a subject to deal with that,
Mm-hmm.
which is to do with like you know every society and every structure, they have a place for a hero system. So, and man as a being always seeks to be to question himself that where is he a hero in a society. Okay, so that itself was something which was intriguing to me, that yeah, basically it's such an interesting philosophy about human beings,
Right.
man and women in general. And I like, why not write a story where a hero, so called, um, uh, due to situations, uh, succumbs to the pressure of his surrounding and starts to fight his inner demons, the so-called um, dormant problem areas, which we number of times, lot of people, they don't seek it as a problem, but remains dormant, and maybe sudden blow and everything starts to surface. So this was the basic idea as such. So
Hmm.
it was not a story idea, it was just a thought which was an idea as such, which I converted into a story. And yes, I placed it in London because I wanted the character to be uprooted. And this is the story of a second generation kid abroad. So the mother and father, they still belong to India. These people are still not belonging to the country, but they're told that the roots are there. That itself also was an interesting way to create another, I would say, um, another fallacy in the character, another flaw
Hmm.
in the character, that he still was searching for his roots, and he had become a hero, and then the heroism was suddenly taken away with one blow, which was losing his limb.
Hmm.
And then the entire change of perception, and with family, with friends, and everything. So that was interesting. And Randeep and Neha, they were two people who were also great help during the writing. But because as an actor, Randeep is very interactive. And if I give him an idea, we'll start working on it. Then maybe after 1 month, we'll meet and like, Prawal, I have thought of these ideas. So it's a very interactive process. Yeah.
राइट, सो रणदीप के साथ आपने पहले भी काम किया है, सो व्हाइल यू वर
हाँ,
राइटिंग दिस स्क्रिप्ट एंड यू काइंड ऑफ इन द आप उस लेवल पे थे कि अब इसको एक फिल्म का रूप देना है, सो डिड यू हैव रणदीप ऑलवेज इन योर माइंड फॉर दिस स्टोरी?
yep, yeah, 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 always.
राइट, सो यू से दैट ही इज अ डायरेक्टर्स एक्टर। क्या खूबी आपको रणदीप की लगती है, दैट ही ब्रिंग्स, ही डज जस्टिस टू द रोल?
Firstly, I don't understand this entire concept of director's actor, because any actor who is a director's actor is not doing justice to himself because uh, he's a good actor. I mean, for me, it's the entire thing of, a lot of actors say, "Oh, I'm a director's actor." I don't need a puppet in my life for my for my craft.
Hmm.
And actors are not tools for me. No, what I mean is that, okay, deliver this. It is a very interactive process where I would prefer an actor to be an actor's actor,
Hmm.
and I'm there to guide. I'm just a guide. I'm not somebody to command or extract exactly what I want, because I have written it. Fine, I'm directing it. But as an actor, he is living it. Listening to a director does not mean the actor is a good actor. An actor is a good actor if he's the character's actor.
Hmm.
If he does justice to the character, he lives that character, has his own thought process, which is reflecting the character. So what I like about Randeep is that he is not a director's actor. He's an actor's actor. He's a character's actor. And I'm a director's director. So we have a good interaction because I land up extracting what I want.
Yeah.
And I love to listen to actors who live the character. You know what I mean? I cannot claim that, oh, I know more because I'm the director. I deal with multiple characters in the film.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have a good knowledge of how to take them all together. But each actor, they know the character at times better than me
Right.
if they do the homework. And yes, certain actors who don't do their homework, they better be the director's actor, because I'll exactly not listen to them. But with Randeep, he's very interactive, uh, coming from the character's perspective, and like a child, I have to guide correctly,
Okay.
and at times like a very mature person who's the character himself. He wants his world to be in a particular way. So it's interesting to be interactive, and it makes my gray cell work better. Otherwise, filmmaking can become boring. Then you are just a dictator on the set.
But if you look at आपके मूवी में जो casting हुई है, whether we talk
uh,
about Randeep's presence, we talk about Adil's presence, or we talk about a
yeah,
veteran like Arun Govil, or even Sapna for that matter, you
yeah.
feel these are the actors. Maybe the characters were made for them.
I wouldn't say so. Other than Randeep, with whom I had discussed the story and was writing, and I would give credit to, if I narrate the story to, let's say, the casting director. Mukesh Chabra was the casting director for this, and even there's another lady who was doing the UK casting. So Mukesh, he was the one who, when he heard the story, he suggested Arun Govil.
Okay.
Okay, and Sapna Pabbi also was suggested. So my point is, it is their knowledge of understanding a character and suggesting, which I trust, because it's. I would never say that it's, oh, I thought about it and I selected. No, I listened because it was a good idea, and that worked because Mukesh's expertise came handy. Like
Hmm.
the music director Aman Pant, his expertise came handy. So it's just about me being open to the idea of certain choices will not be mine. It is suggested,
Right.
and if I'm smart, I land up saying okay to it. So Arunji and Sapna, they were brilliant in the film, and it was a learning experience to work with Arunji with so much of vast knowledge he has, and he makes it so effortless.
Right. But as you said that the story needed for you to kind of set it in the background of or backdrop of London.
London, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
Praval, when you shoot in India versus when
Huh,
you shoot overseas, do the
huh.
challenges increase because you're not in the comfort zone of your country, or is it okay? The process is the same, so for you it's okay.
No, for all of us, it's okay. It's always good to work with international collaboration, wherein you have a cameraman. My cameraman Jim is from London,
Right.
so and we have worked together earlier. So it is. I mean, I don't like the idea of in a comfort zone. It is none of filmmaking is not a comfortable zone. for anybody, whether it's me as a director, the actors, we create a world, and a world which is created, it cannot be comfortable because it's full of thought process, full of challenges. If there is a house you need, I mean, it's a character's house, but there are production, they're all working on it. So you need a good team. And I with Ajay Rai, Geo, I had a great team. So no challenges. I love shooting abroad also. I mean,
Right, right. But in the
yeah,
film, I was reading a lot of comments and compliments and the reviews about it. One of them, or most
uh,
of them, commonly said that you've managed to create an engaging atmosphere throughout the length of the film. So, what I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to ask you as a filmmaker, वो पूरी एक minute until the last frame of the film, how
yeah.
challenging does it become as a filmmaker for you to have that balance or to maintain it, because it's a thriller, so you don't want the audience to lose their interest at any point.
See, no, I mean, there are ways approach. Many filmmakers will have their own approach. I mean, even if I have my favorite filmmakers, I don't, I don't like them because oh, I like how they shoot, because every time and space is different. I cannot be saying, oh, Fellini shoots like this. Oh, this guy shoots like that. Nothing. I mean, they are aside. I like their work. So when it comes to me, how challenging? As I said previously, that for everybody else is challenging. And if I also take it in a very challenging way, then the film would be not a great process to be involved with, because I am not supposed to be the one who should be challenged. Got a
Right.
point. I am the guide. So for me, filmmaking is never a challenge. It's a very beautiful process, and everybody, they see guidance from a cameraman, which frame to set,
Mm.
to the actor, how to. Sorry, my cat is okay. So how to act. So when you enter the set till you leave, everybody is dependent on me
Hmm.
as a director. Because I am a writer as well, it becomes very easy for me to understand the equation between characters, or the graph of the character. As far as creating creating the, what is the right word, you what, creating the
Atmosphere.
atmosphere.
Right.
Well, that comes naturally. That comes with being true to the craft.
Right.
Like, if there is example is, if a scene requires a lot more, a single shot. It
Hmm.
requires a single shot, and I just need to see the face of the character. Vis-a-vis three cuts, which is more dramatic, done in some other movie, which was very effective. The choice of being honest to your craft, which will lead to the atmosphere getting created. You know, uh, and yes, when I'm in that world, I take decisions. If I see a door which is more intriguing, I might place the camera outside the door, because I know psychologically how it will help. So
Hmm.
I do not make the film keeping in mind how to create more, or how to create extra. What is being created, how to create it honestly,
Right.
and everything falls in place because of that.
Right. But डरना मना है, डरना जरूरी है, गायब, Sergeant, and many other films which fall in this
Yeah,
genre of suspense thriller. ये आपका
मैं और
favorite
चार्ल्स था.
genre है, or is it मैं और Charles, right? So is this your favorite genre, or is it something that comes to you very naturally?
No, it's not even that. uh, I don't have a favorite genre. Okay,
Okay.
it's a question of what subject, what subject excites me at a particular point. I thought
Hmm.
so. uh, and the entire shot taking and the treatment will be governed by that subject. As I was talking to somebody, that I cannot take independent decisions, like, oh, I want to shoot in London, oh, I want to have this in a flight scene. No, we are all bound by the script, and even I am bound by the script. So any decision taken is in connection with the script, with the
Right.
story, right?
Right.
So I am not about genre. It's an exciting story idea. Like, and accordingly, the treatment happens. So Charles is supposed to be treated in a particular way. I shot it in a particular stylish way. Wherein my next another film I have made, that is a slice of life story, a very story of a village man, uh, and obviously that treatment is very different. So it's not about genre; it's about an idea. I can make films in any genre if I get it to like the idea. If I like the story idea, it's fine. But I'm not branded. I not that. Oh, I'm an expert. I'm not. If I'm a good filmmaker, I'm an expert in every genre.
Right. So what are the kind of content, or what are the kind of thoughts that intrigue you to maybe
What are
build
the
on it?
Yeah. Uh, Firstly, because most of the good so-called commercially working thoughts are taken away and made by brilliant filmmakers. So romance has been beautifully handled. Comedy and all, whether they brand it as commercial cinema, non-commercial, so they're beautifully made, and I love the way different kind of cinemas are made in our country. So thankfully, I get a space where I can try certain different stuff because I might not be as good as them when it comes to making a romantic film. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is to do with any kind of story which attracts me. So a story of a recently a story of a father and daughter. I thought of writing on, but the question was, should it be a uh, about the life, about this, about blah blah? And then I thought, why not a father and daughter and fighting with the Satan? Okay, so I wrote this story, and in 2021, because the orientation was such, I won an award in the US. It won the best script in the US. So why I'm giving example? It was just this story I could have written as a father daughter, and the daughter gets married and the father has a problem. Then he wants to settle the household issues. No, what excited me was father daughter. Oh, why not something to do with the Satan and Lucifer? And that drove me to write. So it's always about the excitement of what story I want to tell.
Right.
So even a father daughter, I land up telling something to do with they team up and they fight. Yeah, so that's as simple.
Right. So what next? When next, and how soon are we going to see another of your brilliant creation that we'll also get excited to
So
watch?
that's I'm humbled if you call it such good adjectives you use. But yeah, there is one film I've already made. Now we are editing the film.
Mhm.
That is on the life of a postman.
Okay.
And that I will be another couple of months. I should be ready with that. Then there's another film I'm shooting, which is about a judge, a reality television judge.
Okay.
That I'll be shooting in the next couple of months. So I have two films ready, and the voice which I'm talking about, which is an English film, which will be in collaboration with the US company I won the award from. That will be next year. So right now I'm tied up with these two films, and there are a couple of talks going on. So I will be like maybe in the next 3 4 months you'll have another film of mine.
Yes, eagerly waiting to get entertained and excited once again with whatever you create. And thank you so much for your time for this interview, Prawaal.
Thank you for such a beautiful interview. You're very warm and very it's something very great energy you have. So it was
Thank
lovely
you.
talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.